Good morning, everybody. Just leaving Indian Grave Gap, heading up to Tray Mountain. It's a nice, I don't say nice, 3-mile upward hike and a 1-mile descent on the top. Almost as tall as Blood Mountain, so it's definitely up there. For the state of Georgia, it's one of the definitely the higher ones. It's kind of funny as I looked ahead a little bit to North Carolina and some of the elevation there. So Blood Mountain, I think, was, I don't know, 4,400 feet. This is like 50 feet less. Some of the other tall ones right around 4,000. Most of them were around, let's say, 3,300. The lows, the gaps, in the 2,600 feet up to 3,000 feet, but right there, North Carolina, on average, I mean, it goes up to 5,000 feet. The gaps are down 3,500, so the gaps are as tall as the mountains here, and it's gonna be steep. So anyway, hiking up Tray Mountain, a little bit dehydrated. Behind me now. I'm hoping there's water up here. It's not out. Told you guys I was going to tell you about some gear. Didn't feel like it once I got to my gap, just because it was so nice. So that picture I'm posting and showing you right now, this is a bear bag, but it's not the typical kind that you throw over a tree. This is the kind you just attach to the ground. Because this stuff is made out of like Kevlar, bulletproof, whatever. Bears can't get into it. So you don't have to have a branch to tie it up. You just kind of leave it on the ground and they can't get in it. Which is nice, easy and lazy for some people like me. You don't have to go try to look for a tree branch to go throw a thing over and dangle it every night. So that works for me. Anyways, there's a little bit of gear. I'll show you more later, I promise. Catch up with you guys, show some pictures, something like that once I get to the top. So, wish me luck. So I am currently in Tray Gap, I believe, or somewhere right around there. This is Tray Mountain Road, the more upward part of it, because I passed a little bit earlier, and so this is the higher up version of it, I guess. Anyways, wasn't planning on doing a video until I got to the top, but I saw this little thing here, as you can see over my shoulder. Thought of my younger brother and how he would, enjoy that kind of stuff. So here you go, Travis. Here's a little donut arena thing, and so that one's for you. So I'm gonna proceed up. I know once I hit this point, it's 0.8 till the top of Tray Mountain, which is all the way to the top. So it's gonna take a long ass time. Not a long ass time, hard ass time. Shouldn't take too long though. Early in the morning, I feel good, hydrated. I showed that little pipe stream earlier, and I drank a lot of water there. All my pee lately has been really dark. I never have to pee during the daytime. I know it's a little bit too much information, but maybe it'll help somebody out. The thing is, it's cold, so I don't sweat, so I don't know. I don't know if I need to be drinking more or not. It just takes forever to actually fill up sterile water, filtered water, so I don't know. Where are we here? So we got, you can read that Tray Gap. That's where this was. Addis Gap, 6.6, I think. Maybe it's an 8, I can't remember. Anyways, I'm going there, and I'm gonna probably go past that, so I'm hoofing it. I'll do another video or picture or something at the top. Alrighty, take care. Alright everyone, what's up? Standing up here on top of Tray Mountain. I made a little challenge for myself to see how fast I could hike up it. It was 0.8 miles from the gap to the peak here, and about 600 feet elevation gain. Which is pretty good, I think. I mean, I'm not too familiar with mountains. Other people would know that a little bit better than me, but I knew it was steep, but I didn't have to stop at all, which is pretty cool. Before I would have to take breaks after every few hundred yards of steep uphill, but this time I didn't. I just hoofed it, boom, 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 all the way up. So that was cool. Anyways, really nice views. That way is to the south, and through these little trees over here, north. So this is actually probably my favorite mountain. I think I like this more than Blood Mountain. I know on the way down that side, there's going to be a shelter, a few little blocks down. So I guess, so that was my last video. For those of you who don't know, younger brother, youngest of the three of us. His name's Travis, professional baseball player for the Toronto Blue Jays in the rookie league team. He just got drafted out of high school, just graduated this past year. There's your plug, Travis. He's got a Jeep. Maybe I'll show a picture right now. Pretty nice Jeep. I know he likes doing crazy stuff with that. So there you go. You can follow him on Twitter. I'll post his Twitter handle. It's probably at Travis Hosterman. I don't really know. I'll kind of spell it out there. So you're welcome. Middle brother's Trevor. I'll try to do a plug for him later, see if anything applies. I just know that for him. For Travis, that worked. Anyways, on the way down, I'm just so happy nothing's hurting at all, and I'm able to move fast. My trail legs are coming in. Pain's actually going away, which is just great. Not taking it for granted though. I'm still taking it easy, still doing all the stuff that I need to do. Guess I could do, ooh, another view. Hang on, you ready? Let me take a picture of this one. So, pretty view again. Guess I'll do a quick little gear talk. So, for my knees are the big thing that was worrying me. Kind of always had knee problems. Nothing ever diagnosed though, so it makes it kind of tricky to figure out what exactly it was. I remember in high school I was doing lunges with weights for weightlifting, for lacrosse, and collapsed with weight on my back just because my knees just gave out. What else? Let me see, I don't want to, heading downhill, so don't mind me. I know that I did squats just this past year, and on multiple occasions just had severe knee issues at all different points too. I mean, it was below the patella, above the patella, behind the knee, just under the patella, like every possible place, almost on both knees. I think my right's a little bit more sketchy than my left, so a little bit more careful with that one. I was training for a marathon for, it's supposed to be this past, or 1 year ago pretty much, January, the Disney Marathon, and my knees just gave out. Remember, I collapsed after 3 mile. I did a 13 mile like a few days before, and then I tried a 3 mile. I was gonna go up to like 18 or 15, whatever. But then I just could not take a step further. I just someone come pick me up. So I've had bad knees. So gotta do worrying about that for this, trying to take the necessary precautions. Sorry if I talk fast. I'm mumbling now, especially out of breath. So what I have is hiking poles. Most people do. I just make sure I really use them. Some people don't, but I'm like, oh hell no, I'm using those. I also have on my knees, I know you can't see them because they're underneath, the Chopat dual band strap thing. I'll probably post a picture or link or whatever. Those things seem really great so far. I read up a lot. People put them on their bad knee or whatever. I'm like, oh, once they get bad on the trail, I'm like, no way, I'm putting them on both knees right off the bat. I do think those are helping a lot. I bought the size though, they recommended for me, mediums, too big. I guess I'm putting them really tight. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's supposed to prevent all kinds of different things. It might be a placebo effect, I'll admit it, but I do think it's kind of helping to stabilize some of the tendons, ligaments in there, maybe. Maybe a little bit of shock absorption too, since it's tight and stuff like that. So I'm hoping doing that, taking one Aleve and one Advil every morning and night. Aleve, naproxen, Advil, ibuprofen. One's supposed to be a little bit quicker, faster acting, but shorter lasting, and the other one's the opposite. So they should hopefully supplement each other. So I'm taking those. Making sure to stretch and do all that right stuff. So anyways, because I had osteomyelitis in my right tibia, operated on by Dr. Charles Price. Hello, there's your plug. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if that has anything to do with my knee issues. Not that it was his fault, but just because of the fact that I had this big infection in my knee, like in 7th grade. I don't know. Just taking every precaution, so I'm trying to be very careful. So that's my knee issue. So there's knee gear and knee talk. But so far, nothing's really been hurting me with that, which is great. Trail legs coming in, endurance, cardio is just cranking up there. So I'm doing more and more miles each day, and I feel like I can do more. So that's good. Anyways, I know this is a little long segment, so I'm gonna end it. Heading down Trey Mountain now, and I'll hit the shelter. Then this is the hardest part of my day today, so the rest of the day is gonna be nice. Hopefully get 14 miles out, so that'll be my longest so far. So we'll see. Anyways, thanks for sticking with me for that little talk, rant, whatever. Take care. What's up, everybody? I'm doing good. I'm just hiking along. no idea where I am. I actually haven't known for the past like 2 hours after I got off Trail Mountain, just, you know, kind of hiking. Been a lot of ridgeline stuff, which I always like. Less up and down. Not bad. It is gloomy out, dead trees and everything, but I do not mind that really. From Florida, where the sun's always shining, it's always so freaking hot. So the shade and the clouds and wind I always loved, and so here I don't mind it either. It's sprinkling. It's been sprinkling for the past hour. Nothing enough to make me put my poncho on, called the parka. I haven't used it yet. I'm excited to eventually. So I'm just kind of going with it for now. It's not too bad. Later on I might need to. We'll see. But anyways, just hiking. Don't know where I'm at, but I'm just going. Doing good. Okay. Toodles. Hello everybody. Hope you're all doing well. It's still raining and I decided I'd go ahead and put this thing on. Effectiveness, I'd give it up there with like an 8 or a 9. It's pretty good. Covers everything, got all these zippers, all these cool little things, but I mean style, that's a 10. That is a 10 right there. I look. So anyways, still don't know where I'm at. I passed a place earlier. I guess I do kind of know, but trucking along. Gets humid inside here. But I felt the top of my pack and it was really wet, so I decided I'd go ahead and put this on. So, at least I'm the coolest looking kid out here. Don't tell anybody. I don't want to make him jealous. Alrighty. Lego. Alright guys, making the rather long descent into Dick's Creek Gap, where I'm going to another store, hostel thing. I think I'm gonna stay the night though. Weather will be fine tonight. I just want to get some dinner there, so hopefully get there on time. About 3:40 right now. Probably have half a mile left at most. I'm going pretty fast. So it was raining, yes, I put my poncho on. The inside of the poncho got all wet and it's just humid and stuff like that, so that kind of wasn't fun. And then I had to go up Kelly Knob. Now, I thought Trail Mountain would be the hard part of today, but I was energized, and there's only a, 600 and a 0.8 mile incline. This was 800 and a 1 mile incline. So I did the math in my head and I was thinking, which one was harder? Kelly Knob was harder, because if it was 720 feet in a 1 mile, then they would have been equivalent. But it was 80 more feet than that, so it was harder. And it was just a straight up, one way. I don't know, it just wasn't fun. It was tough. So I did that, and you go down, and you go up, and you go down, mostly down from there. That's what I'm doing. So my last full day in Georgia. Tomorrow, part of it's going to be in North Carolina, so that's cool. That's exciting. I feel like I'm actually doing some decent work in another state, and that's cool. So I'll take some pictures of whatever this place looks like. I think it's like a half mile, quarter mile, 3/10 of a mile down off the trail, down a road in this gap. So I'll let you guys know. Check in with you later. Hello. Walking towards a little place now in Dick's Gap, walking along the road, as you can see. It feels so weird walking alongside a road like this. No sidewalk, just hiking along. I passed by a bunch of Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts or I don't know what you call them. There's a bunch of them, and they're all with like their parents, so that was cool. Like 20 people. I haven't seen that many people this entire time on the trail. Anyways, light sprinkle came back, but I'm not gonna put the poncho on. That thing is, it's necessary, but use it when you need it. That makes sense. Oh well. Hopefully get some yummy food, get some good restocking. Might try to buy a new water filter. We'll see. Anyways, take care.